What's up, guys? Welcome to the show. You know who. So, the question today is, could you walk away from society? I'm not talking going out in the woods. What I mean is kind of like what I do. I don't associate too much with societal stuff, meaning, again, I've been this way for a while. No kids, no wife, no girlfriend. I barely got any friends, work people. I don't go to clubs. I'm kind of I guess you call it introvert. I don't know if that's the right word. I am a homebody. I do my own thing. I walk my own path. I beat my own drum. All that kind of stuff. Sorry, I'm looking at something. But I definitely follow my own drum, path, life path, whatever you want to call it. Do you do that? I know a lot of people that they got the wife, they got the kids, they got the house payments, they got all the activities, and life is so different. My life to their life. Wow. That's all I can say. Now, they would have a tough time, I think, if any of you guys doing the same thing, walking away. That's what I mean from walking away from society. I've been doing this for a long time, just doing my own thing. It's kind of the way life has been for the last 20 years. And I get by, I do my thing, and that's all there is to it. But what I want to know is, I keep seeing more and more videos, not only people wanting to live out in vans and stuff, kind of up in the air about that. At least my mobile is not a trailer, it's the next step up. It's it's a house, it's not a foundation, but it's not going anywhere type of thing. I got a front deck, back deck kind of thing, and it's stable. I put my head down, I know it ain't gonna move. That's it. But how much of society do you incorporate yourself with? That's really the question. How much of society do you need? How much of society do you can't give up? Now, yes, I got my phone. I love my phone. I deal with bill collectors. I deal with paying the bills. I deal with anybody else on a periodic thing. But, like I said, if the lights go out for me, I have plans set up. Like I said, I know it's easier being single with no kids, no wife. You know, I have a thing how to cook. I have a thing how to get my own water. Not the best, but it's something. I can power up my lights. I can recharge my phone. If the shit hits the fan, well, you're not going to have phones anyways. I mean, because everything's going to be down. But I can still lights, heat. Everybody, my worst fear is during the winter. That's why I got backup upon backup upon backup, heat-wise, because I don't want to be cold. Not that the sweating your butts off any fun, but rather be sweating my butt off more than being cold. Not that sweating your butt off can't kill you, but I think personally, again, don't hate me, I think it's a little bit easier to find coolness, even if you got to roll around the pool or something like that, or a tub or something, to cool yourself off other than freezing. Because me, I just keep it thinking, the lights go out, the heat goes out, not only are you cold, you're miserable, pipes might freeze, and all the other bad stuff that could happen. That's why I choose to sweat my ass off if possible. But yes, and like I said, I talk about not just walking away from society. I don't associate with societal stuff because my life isn't incorporated. I don't go to Little League. I don't have nothing to do with schools because they don't have kids. And I probably told you this before. I laugh because, yeah, I do my job, and I'll ask, when's school going back in, or is school out, or is school in? And they look at you like you got 5 heads. And I go, no kids. I don't, no idea. I don't follow the trends on little Jimmy has to get his vaccinations, or Julie's got to go to band practice, or all the little peer pressure stuff. I never had that stuff. And sometimes I thank God I've never had that stuff, because I see a lot of the pressure that you parents put yourself through. And wow, I give you credit. Me, the one thing I absolutely hate in this world is having somebody have something over your head. Meaning, you got a kid. Unless you take them out of school, homeschool them, and bring them off to the woods and do whatever you're going to do and live that way, if you're living in society, I think you got to have a certain amount of vaccinations, I think. There's a lot of stuff the school kind of puts pressure on you, and I hate that stuff. I don't like anybody telling me what I need to do or adjust my life to serve the greater societal good. And that's where we would bump heads. And some of this stuff, again, I don't know how you do it, because I'd be killing people if some of the kids they do. And oh man, I'm old school, and I don't know. I couldn't put up with a lot of the crap they do now, or they put up with, or anything else. But really what it is, are you like me on I call it the edge of society? I dabble my feet in it, I look, I peer through the window, I do a little bit of window shopping, I do my job, and escape. The people who are married with kids and car payments and house payments and blah, 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 you're in the thick of it, and I wish you luck. They can get to you. It's going to take a lot for them to get to me, type of thing. And that's all I'm saying. And I love my life. Do you love your life? Could you live my life? It's not for everybody. And I'm not even the hottest core out there. You watch some of these videos, they're hardcore. I'm not that hardcore. I'm just on the outskirts. One of my mottos is fly under the radar, okay? So they don't know you're there. Go through life so people, if they don't know you're there, they're not going to bug you. Your name's not going to pop up. You're not going to be a threat. You're not going to be a problem, but you're doing your own thing. Flying under the radar is one of my goals in life, and I love it. Is it what you do? Thanks for watching.